Hi everyone. Back to give you an update of what I've been working on when it comes to Stampotique original stamps. If you're not familiar with them, it's a website that carries wooden rubber stamps that are designed by artists, and I happen to collect one from a particular artist named Daniel Torrente and Jill Penny. And he does a very unique design of his own characters. As you can see here, here's another page from my art journal. On the left hand side you will see Eric. He comes like this. And as you can see, it's from Stampotique. That's the name of the artist right there. Okay, so there's Eric right there in his typical clothing, and what I do is that I always adjust these characters and I add in stuff to their clothing or adjust them because they are pricey, these stamps, and I'll try to make as much as possible out of one stamp. At the beginning I only had two, which was Karen and Smiles. Smiles is this one right here. Show you Smiles in a stamp. He was my first one, my first purchase. That's Smiles. And where is my Karen? This is Karen. I made so many projects just with her alone, and then you'll see some more. I also have Moth Fab. I have Angel. So I have extended my collection. Who else do I have? I have Prom Queen. Down here you will see Mervyn Boy. That's him. It's one of the smallest ones I've purchased from this artist. Then there's, ooh, I forgot her name. I'll have to get back. GB. I think it's GB. If not, it's the other girl with a bag that has a head on it. I'll figure it out later. I also have Relaxin'. And last but not least, I have Pearl. So I also do, you know, art journaling with the images, but not only that, I make a lot of cards. So to make it more of a Christmas feel to it, I took Eric and Mervyn Boy and Smiles, and they made this Christmas card. And this one says Feliz Navidad, which is Spanish for Merry Christmas. And I put him with a Christmas hat. That's a liquid that you get from this company called Liquid Applique, and I put white, and when you heat it up it does this effect, so it looks like, you know, the puff, the fur around the brim of the hats and so on. And I also put some flock to make his socks look extra warm. And that is one card I did with Mervyn Boy, Smiles, and Eric stamp. Here's another stamp I did using Pearl, but I put a dress on her, you see. That's what I do to adjust them to any season or theme that I'm going to do, and just made a dress for her. Put that applique stuff to make it look like she's wearing a Christmas suit. And she's standing on a snowy scene there. Put glossy accents on her socks and all that to give it dimension, and especially her eyes. So that's Pearl. Here's another version of Pearl. This one is totally different. This is Spring. Put some clouds here from Memory Box dies. This is Martha Stewart paper clay. I used the mold that Martha Stewart has, and that's a monarch butterfly. And there's Pearl right there. I added a bow, and I made her a long puffy dress using the applique. And a little scene here of flowers and paper clay mushrooms, and here's the applique green to make it look like moss. This is cork paper, you get from DCW pack. You can get it at Michael's. And I use a memory box die cut that creates the scene here in the back, and I just painted the houses white so they stand out. And that's the whole card using pearl. So yeah, you can adjust them and change them however you want. I mean, you can make a lot out of a stamp. And I love this collection. I actually bought 3 more, and they're making them right now. It takes about a month to get them because they're handmade. I did one in cloth, which is another, oh, the orange here is going to come out really bright. See if I could put this here on the back and tone it down a bit for you. This is a cloth you can also get from a DCW 12 by 12 pack. And I just cut it down, and I use my dilution sprays. And she's stamped with Stays On ink. Then I paint it with gel pens, and I added some felt to make it look like her hair. And then I use a lot of the embellishments you get at the $1.50 bin at Michael's, you know, those felt flowers and so on. And I use a ribbon here that has leaves on it, and this is going to go on the card. I had one prior made, but I already gave it to someone for their birthday. So here's just the prototype that I did before making the card. And the last one I have, which is overkill of, I have 2 more, but here's another one with a spring theme, and this was using Karen's stamp, just as is. I didn't adjust her at all, but I use a lot of embellishments around her, mushrooms and ladybugs and butterflies, hummingbirds. See, there's a hummingbird right there. Here's a dragonfly. Using my tiny little punches, and there's a bumblebee. There's another hummingbird here. So this is a spring tag. I really like how this one came out. And then to go all darker, I use pearl again. Stamped her on craft paper. And then color her in with color pencils. The background is painted, sprayed with Lindsay Stamp Gang sprays, and using a lot of the Tim Holtz Distress paint and dilution spray too. You can see some shimmer there. Then I went ahead and used all my circle punches that I have, and I traced out some circles here in the back where it's black, and then added the punches that I have and put them on dimensional foam tape, and to have it more dimension and have all the bubbles come around her. This one is quite unique, and this one's going to go on a card. It's made out of manila cardstock. So there's infinite ways you can use these stamps doing different projects, and I really love the Stampotique originals from this artist Danielle Torrente, and I will continue making more, and just so you see what I've been doing with the stamps from Stampotique. Hope you enjoy. Bye.